Okay, Gemini, happy Wednesday. Welcome to your daily focus trail. We have Knight of Wands with the Hierophant as clarifier. The Knight of Wands talks about taking action towards a transformation, seeing things from a different perspective or coming at them from a different perspective, making a choice from the heart in alignment with what your goals are. It can also talk about challenges to travel, moving house, putting ideas into action, or when you're starting a new creative project, getting your vision oriented towards what your goal is with this new project. The Hierophant is saying that you might need to seek legal advice. It's saying to seek advice from somebody who has more education or a higher perspective than you do, who can help unlock this transformation, who can help unlock this path that you're trying to go down. Then let's talk about the Ace of Wands. This talks about new beginnings. It talks about creativity, potential, and possibility towards your dreams. We have Ten of Swords in reverse and Two of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse is talking about this hope, this recovery, this renewal, even an acceptance to this change, but it can also talk about resisting change, because Two of Wands is here in the reverse. This can talk about procrastination because things are not happening as quickly as you want them to happen. So you kind of, drag your feet. It can also talk about undetermined goals or fear of the unknown causing a lack of planning. Just not wanting to face that you don't know what's going to happen. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to do anything about it. And so you procrastinate. So both of these can talk about, resisting that ending for various reasons. You need to really look at what your personal goals are. You need to have realistic expectations. We've got Seven of Cups here, and this talks about daydreaming and unrealistic expectations, but it also talks about possibility. So you've got the Sun, you've got the Ace of Wands, and you've got the Sun. So when you stop resisting this ending, when you let it happen, when you make your plans and you have realistic goals, you have this potential for the best creativity and growth with the Sun card here. You just need to be realistic and make your plans. Stop hesitating, okay? Like I said, seek legal advice if you need to. Then we've got Three of Swords. This is talking about you had some sort of heartbreak or some sort of betrayal in regards to your happy home, your emotional stability, your ability to be in harmony with what it is that you wanted to achieve emotionally for your home life. And there was something at work that was out of balance. Either somebody was, slandering you, and that caused this rejection or this heartbreak. It caused the disharmony. It caused your values to be out of alignment, or somebody was stealing or hacking something, doing something they shouldn't be at work. This is the card of doing something you shouldn't be at work. The alternative is that you're planning a strategy to get out of it. But since you have a card about emotional harmony and being in alignment with your values and heartbreak, this to me says somebody was doing something to you, and that caused this heartbreak, and you've learned from it. the clarifier for the Seven of Swords, we have Queen of Pentacles. You are out of alignment because you weren't nurturing yourself. You weren't listening to yourself. You weren't listening to your ideals, what your priorities were, what your values were. You weren't listening to that. And you've also got Queen of Swords in the reverse. And that's how this person at work, that's how this gossip or the slanderer or this person stealing, that's how they were able to break your heart, because you weren't in alignment. This Queen of Swords in reverse, this talks about, being easily influenced by people who don't have your best intentions at heart, people who are negative, people who are cruel, distant. Sometimes they're overly ambitious. Other times they're overly emotional, and that's how they manipulate you. So you're really looking at, trying to get away from this. You've got the Six of Swords, which is a card of transitioning away from this negativity, away from this person or this job or this situation. At work, you're transitioning away from that. You're going through this rite of passage now, where you're trying to get your thoughts calmer, your emotions calmer. You're listening to your higher self. You're listening to any sort of advice that you need to get from somebody in terms of legal or even financial matters. You're listening to like a lawyer or a financial counselor or somebody that's gonna, help you with this situation, help you get out of it. And you're moving to a better place because you've got that Sun card, you've got that Ace of Wands, you've got that potential to get away from this person. And Three of Swords says you've learned from this situation, you've learned a lesson in regards to this situation. Have a better Wednesday. Bye.